Well, normally, an election on an Arctic island home to less than 60,000 people wouldn't get too much press attention here in America. But that's exactly what's happening as voters in Greenland take to the polls. President Trump has vowed to take over the island, and it sparked up a debate over whether Greenland should be independent from Denmark. The USA Today has this headline today: what Greenland's election means for Trump's desire to take over the island. And the reporter who wrote that article, Kim Helmgaard, joins us now from London. Kim, thank you for being with us. All right, let's just go over the basics. What is the election in Greenland about today?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, I have to say it's kind of what most elections are about. You know, it's about the economy, it's about standards of living, it's about healthcare, it's about social problems, all that stuff, which is the sort of bread and butter of elections everywhere. However, there are a number of massive kind of elephants in the room. One of which is that Greenlanders for many years have been kind of advocating for independence of some kind from Denmark, which is the Scandinavian country that's been their sort of overlords for a couple hundred years now. And so the election is kind of a sort of temperature check or a litmus test on the strength of that independence feeling. The other elephant in the room is, of course, President Donald Trump, who, since he came into office for the second time, and even before that, frankly, has expressed designs on Greenland. And so normally people sort of internationally don't pay a lot of attention to elections in Greenland, but this time it's kind of, as one of the main newspaper editors there put it recently, it's kind of been put on steroids because of Trump's interest in absorbing Greenland into the United States.
Yeah, and when the president made those statements, we all kind of looked at each other and scratched our heads, said, Greenland? But why is the president so interested in that country?
Well, there's a couple of different reasons, and national security and economic, really. There is a military base in Greenland that's been there for more than half a century, way in the north, and the Trump administration essentially feels that it needs more of a presence in Greenland for U.S. missile defense, for early warning systems, for space surveillance. Greenland is in a part of the Arctic where there's increasing sort of Chinese and Russian patrol ships and influence and stuff of that caliber. So, the Trump administration feels that it needs to sort of beef up its military presence there, and that's one reason. The other reason is economic, and in the south of Greenland there is a lot of oil, a lot of gas, a lot of gold. It's untapped. There's also